Okay, today we're going to be talking about how to get more likes to your Facebook posts. A lot of us are doing Facebook, a lot of us doing Twitter, Instagram, all the rest of these things. And we're wondering what you need to do to get more likes to these posts. Well, that's going to be the topic of today's presentation. This is a question that comes up a lot from my clients. They always ask, like, what do I have to do to get more likes to my Facebook posts? And the answer is probably one you're probably not going to be that happy about, but it's truth. The truth is I did a post yesterday afternoon, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've gotten over 400 likes to that post. That's not normal for me, but I sort of figured out what was really going on in order to get those likes. And it was really interesting to note that it is not unlike anything that we've been doing in the direct marketing world for many, many years. Dan Kennedy talks about it as getting your message to match the market. When you have that working, your right message in the right market, the market's going to respond. Well, in this case, they respond with a lot of likes. They're really excited about what you're doing, and they're going to respond with a lot of likes for you. And I think that is really what we're looking for as far as putting posts on social media. We want people to interact with it. We want our stuff to make a difference to people. We want them to, hit the like button or hit the share button, even better if they'll do that. So a couple of things you can do. Number one is instead of posting just on your timeline in Facebook, and I know this is one that a lot of people do, they're just going to post to my timeline. Whoever's going to see it's going to see it. That's great. What you want to do is you want to start looking at groups. Groups are really what we call an affinity group. People who have a similar interest, if you will, are all sort of gathered in one place. And oftentimes, not always in Facebook, as you know, some people could slam you into groups, and that's never fun, right? We don't like that. So that's not a good strategy. So what happens is people join these groups, and when they join them on their own, they have an interest in that particular topic, right? So what you do is you do your posting inside the group rather than on your own timeline. Now, a lot of people are thinking, oh, wait a minute, I just want my timeline to see it. Your timeline actually does see some of it because they see some of your activity you've just posted in this group might show up in there on the timeline for them to see as well. But the truth of the matter is when you have a group of people who have a similar interest, and then you could figure out what you could post that would provide, here's the key to this, provide value to them, something that they're going to enjoy. Could be a funny video, could be a funny photograph, it could be a funny story. But instead of saying, hey, come to my website and buy my products or services, come to my website and buy what I'm selling, instead of doing that, what you can do instead is you can start putting stuff there that's, of value to those people who are part of that group. Now, a couple of things happen. Number one is those people start to share that post that you've done. They start to like it. Now, the other thing that I recognized last night, which was really interesting, is that a lot more people started to follow me on Twitter. I had a lot more people starting to follow me on Facebook as well. Why? Because I posted my post in a group, and like I said, I've gotten now over just about 400 likes, a number of shares, a lot of comments, that kind of thing. And it really was the magic, if you will, was looking at that group of people and knowing they have similar interests in a certain topic and putting content there, putting a post there. In my case, it was just a photograph with little text over it that just made sense to them. And all of a sudden, bang, all this activity happens. So this is something you should be looking at doing on a daily basis, not just occasionally, but it's something you want to do on a daily basis to really, kick it open and really start making an impact. We want to put stuff into social media that's going to make a difference, right? We're tired of putting posts out there that nobody sees, nobody likes. And the truth of the matter is, it's not that they don't see them. A lot of people are wondering, well, they're really seeing my posts. It really isn't that they're not seeing them. The challenge for them really is that they don't enjoy them. There's nothing of value there enough for them to say, yeah, I like this, or yeah, I want to go share this. So you got to look at what you're posting and really pay closer attention. And like I said, the best way to do that is to do it inside of groups on Facebook. And I'll look at other social media in future periscopes and trainings as well. We'll look at the other social media networks as well. But look at that one for Facebook for right now. Just get into those groups, find groups that you resonate with, or groups that you have a message to share. And not all groups allow you to post. Some people will, hold those posts for moderation, but a lot of times you can go in and find groups that will allow you to post, and that is where the magic happens, my friends. That is where your post is going to get a lot of likes, it's going to get a lot of shares, especially if you're providing good value or entertainment. Now, entertainment is value, by the way, to those people who are part of that group. So I wanted to share that with you. Also, there's a tip here on Periscope. You're watching on Periscope. If you slide, your finger across the video, you can actually follow me on Twitter. It actually gives you a button there. You'll be able to follow me right there on Twitter. And I would love to have you follow me, and I would love your feedback as well. So I haven't been seeing much feedback on this particular Periscope today. That's okay. You guys are a little quiet, and that's fine. But I look forward to doing this again. So encourage me, will you? The more you encourage me, the more I'll come back. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon.